Alright then, hello guys. Today we're going to be doing a new hacked box challenge. Oh my god, I got so used to saying that. Today we're going to be doing a new Pwnable.kr challenge, which is called random. And I already did this challenge beforehand, so it's going to be quite easy. So first things first, you want to log in inside the Pwnable.kr Linux server or SSH server. So just copy this. Go. I guess it didn't copy, so I'll just copy, paste it right here. Then we just put in the password, which is just guessed. And that's about it. And then we get 3 files. So we get the C file, so we don't have to like actually pass it through GDB and stuff like that since we have the source code. So that's the very first thing I did. And we see right here, we see a C file creates random unsigned integer, and if the key XOR by random is equal to OX dead beef, then you printf good and then flag. So if you guys didn't know, if you guys don't spot the error right away, well, like the error that I see right away is that random is not implemented correctly. Because if you go right here, random value, the ram function, how you actually want to initialize a random function is uses rand c exploit and c exploit duplicate. Okay, right, so I guess this is a good example right here. Note that so right here, a problem with random c. So how this guy is implementing, every time he runs rand, it always returns 41. So the problem with this, how it's implemented, if I were to make a different C file with the same implementation, that means the random function right here is always going to be the same every time you run it for the first time. So we're going to do that right now. So if we do mkdir, and we need to go to the temp folder and make a temp folder called random. Make there, and we can go to that temp, then random. Oh my god, random. Now we're gonna implement nanos hello.c, and then we're just gonna copy this over here. Nano hello.c, enter, go right here. Then after that, what we'll do instead, it will just print out the random. So we'll just do print f percentage u, and then random, and after that, we'll just delete all of this. Now if we do this, I think gcc g++ hello.c. Oh, nano. Oh, right here. I forgot to add a semicolon. So I'll just do this. Rand was not declared in the scope. Oh, rand was not declared in the scope. Well, I'm using standard. Error, rand was not declared. So that's pretty weird error. So we'll just fix this real quick. Oh wait, GCC. I'm using C++ compiler. It's just a warning, and after that we get an a.out. So anyway, so if we do this, we get, this is the random variable, and look, if we run it again, it should be the exact same thing. You see right here, you see how the random thing is the same thing every time you run it. So we could assume that whenever that person who made that file didn't know about this feature. So if we just copy this value, and then we just go back right here. Go to nano hello.c, And if we do something like this, print f random, and then where's percent ox dead beef, I think that's how you do it, and then we should get the answer like that. GCC. Alright, I'll just clear this to make it noticeable. GCC, then hello.c, and then if we run a.out, this should be the number right here. The reason why, for the most part, is because if you guys don't know with Zor encryption, if you have I've explained this many times before, but if you have any of the values, in our case we have both a Zor b equals c. In our case we know c is dead beef, so we have c. I'll just write this in nano hello.txt. If we have a Zor b equals c, and we know a, which is the random number, Zor b equals ox dead beef. Dead beef. If we only know two of these values, we could get the b value, or the value that we don't know, by just zoring the other two values. In our case, we both know rand, and we also know ox dead beef. So if we just zor these values together, we get the b value. That's basically how Zor encryption works for the most part, and it's pretty easy. So now in our case, we know now after zoring the two known values that we have, which is the rand value and also the ox dead beef, we get this integer. So if we copy this and go back to our home directory, and then after that, if we just run flag dot random, if we run this, we just insert that number and we should get the flag, and it says good. So I'm guessing this is the flag. And then if you just I already solved this challenge, but if you just copy this and then input it inside the given feature right here, if you just put it right here, auth it, and then it's just gonna say you already authenticated this flag. And that was about it for this challenge. For the most part, it was just knowing about rand not being implemented correctly, and also about the whole Zor encryption process, which pretty easy to understand for the most part, but also I guess if you're new to programming or pwning, it's kind of hard. But anyway, that was about it for this challenge. Hope you guys learned something new today. I know I did. Anyway, peace.